Hey, Dre, when you prepare for the Cardinals at this stage in the season compared to week one, well, have there been many changes or do they have a different look now than they did so many months ago?
Uh, Not really. They do the same thing for the most part. Got great players all around with D Hop and uh, with Murray at quarterback, and as you just look at the film, you see all year around that college been making plays and D Hops. Everybody really all around them. And that's what they've been doing all year. So um, I mean, first week we knew that going into it that they were going to be the guys that make things happen. And Kyler Murray did first game did a good job of running around. I think that was really big on get buying time and creating plays. And so I think we just got to be prepared for that this week. But for the most part, it's been the same thing.
Dre, with Fred being named to the Pro Bowl, of course, he's someone that you're very close to. So, what was your reaction about that? And did you say anything in particular to Fred when he was named to the Pro Bowl?
Oh yeah. I of course I talked to him in person and just congratulate him. Was just happy as can be for him because that's huge. And I really, I know what it is exactly, but he kind of, he explained it to me, and just the linebackers, out of our conference and stuff like that. So, uh, we knew already that he was a Pro Bowl, linebacker, and he's shown us that, every year since he's been here. So for him to actually get recognized for it though, and by his peers and by the coaches and in the gym, so that's huge. And uh, I mean, I know he's the type of guy. He's gonna continue. He's a hungry guy. He's gonna continue to set that example for our team. And uh, yeah, and I'm just happy as can be for him, man, because he deserves it. Like he works hard. Uh, Fred, he's on everything, the game plan. From head to toe. So nobody definitely deserves it more than Fred.
Dre, there was a stat after the season opener against the Cardinals that I think Kyler ran, 13 times or something. He was never touched. Just because I guess A, he's really elusive, and B, he gets down before he gets tackled. How frustrating is a quarterback like that? And is there another quarterback like him, just as far as getting down to avoid hits the way he does?
I don't think it's a another quarterback that's as dramatic about it as him. Of course, a lot of quarterbacks are gonna go down. When you ain't got no, uh, when they ain't got no extra route, or they feel like they can't get nothing. But the way he does it, it's definitely special. Because the dude is just as fast as can be, and he's as quick as can be, and it's definitely a task trying to get him down. And you said the stats, like it's been all year around. Looking at the film, you can just see like his elusiveness and how nobody has really been able to just grab him. And every time they get there, he goes down. So it's really frustrating. Just going back to the first game, we had so many penalties just because everybody wanted to try to play a lick, but as soon as they get there, he'll go down. So. We just got to be prepared for that. We got to know, now that we're playing them the second time, that, what to expect. And, you always go until, you see them slide. So, for us, we got to make sure we're just, we're locked in and on it, ready to hit. But as soon as we slide, just, kind of, get away and don't do too much.
Dre, obviously a lot of has been made of week one, and you've answered some of this, but how do you think you guys as a defense are better prepared to deal with Kyler Murray and the Cardinals run game this time?
Once you go through the season and you in week 16, 15, you when you watch the film, you kind of know what you're going to get for the most part. They're going to throw some new wrinkles at you that you haven't seen. But they want to go run their bread and butter plays, and plays that's going to work for them. And I'm sure they're going to look at the film last from the first time we played them, and see that they kind of was getting loose a little bit with Collar just him, extending plays and making plays. So I mean, for us this time, I think the game plan is very, let me just think about what I'm going to say here. I think everybody's done a great job of the game plan this week, and if we do our job and do our assignment, I think and play hard, and of course, when it's time to for Kyler to run around and throw the ball, if we do a good job containing and getting a hold to him, then we should be able to stop some of the stuff that they do.
Hey, Dre, back on the Pro Bowl talk briefly. What do you have to do personally to try to get up to that level? What do you think what strides you need to make in your game the next year or two?
I think for me, the more I feel like I will, get better is when it's knowing the details of the call. I know it, but sometimes I second guess myself, or if somebody else is wrong in a call, and sometimes I'm gonna listen and do what they do instead of doing what I'm supposed to do and what I know to do, because I know what I'm doing. It's just sometimes I second guess myself So I think for me to get to that next level, I just got to be less second guessing, just, triggering when I know, what I mean? Sometimes it's like, in our defense, there's certain, things that as far as issues that we got. But for me, I think that, once I know and, I understand whether it's the call or a play, to just not be hesitant and go do what I'm supposed to do, go be a football player. And I think a lot last year was just, I wasn't sure about a lot of things. So, I was just like, all right, let's go play football. But, so much more now, going to your second year. And it's like, all right, well, you're thinking so much more about, what they could run and the stuff that you can get rather than just saying, okay, well, you see it, you see the formation, you see, the call after the ball is snapped, just not hesitating and not worried about what you could get, this and that, and just playing ball.
Last one.
Dre, when you think about Richard Sherman and just the influence he's had maybe on you as a professional, what stands out about him as a teammate and maybe the way that he's influenced you to have better habits and maybe, be a better professional or a better player?
Right. Just, as I've been able to get the chance and opportunity just to play with Richard, incredible dude. Like, just, one of them guys that actually that loves the game of football, and not only that, but actually care for you too, as a teammate, as a friend. Some days when stuff ain't going good, I mean, Richard Sherman is the first person there to, hey man, make sure that, whatever it is we're going through, that it's, it's stuff that we all go through that's off the field, but at the same time, just he just does a good job of just getting me refocused and motivating me and pushing me to be good. Every time you see me, he say the law, and just by him saying that, you know what I mean? It's just like, dang, just the guy that he is, man. Just by him, saying that, and I mean, it just gives me that confidence that hey man, I got people like Richard Sherman, out there, and just because that's somebody else you watch, growing up, so you don't want to let them down, you know what I mean? So it's just like, man, it just gives you a confidence boost because, you got veteran guys like that that's played the game so long and has done it at a high level for so long that, you don't want to be the reason why, they're not going back to the Super Bowl or this and that. You want to make those guys happy and let them know that, you're a young guy, but at the same time, you're here to play. So I appreciate everything that, Richard has done, man. He's just unbelievable guy, man. Just, he a real dude.
Awesome. Thank you, Dre.
Yep,
We have
appreciate
music
y'all.
for you guys next.
Hey, Faithful, click here to subscribe.